Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for all the latest news and updates. Hello, you have logged into One India News YouTube channel and this is Mariam. Many assume that the increasingly close relationship between India and Japan is about common concerns regarding China. But the utility of this relationship for the domestic agendas of Prime Ministers Narendra Modi and Shinzo Abe is the real foundation. Tokyo and New Delhi began moving closer even before the global financial crisis of 2008, roughly when China became the geopolitical migraine that it is today. Narendra Modi's predecessor, Manmohan Singh, a man known for his love for Japan, laid the foundations. He used the label transformational to describe India's relations with only two countries, the United States and Japan. In other words, only these two countries had the ability to boost India's development trajectory to a completely different orbit. When Shinzo Abe proposed in the year 2007 the building of massive industrial corridors in India to kickstart its dormant manufacturing sector, Manmohan Singh quickly embraced the idea. But the Manmohan Singh government was cautious of embracing a closer strategic relationship with Japan. Narendra Modi has proved less inhibited on all fronts. Japan and Israel were the two foreign governments uppermost in Narendra Modi's mind when he was elected. He understood Japan's plans for mega infrastructure projects such as the 1500-kilometer Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor would provide the concrete base for his Make in India program for industrial revival. Building of rail and road network and factory development would eventually follow. Shinzo Abe too has an ambitious domestic agenda. The nationalist school he comes from seeks to end Japan's post-war pacifism. As Shinzo Abe likes to say, he wants Japan to become a normal country in diplomacy and defense. China provided the provocation, but even earlier, Shinzo Abe looked to India for legitimacy. In the year 2007, Shinzo Abe said that it would not be a surprise if in another decade, Japan-India relations overtake Japan-US and Japan-China ties. He sees India as the largest Asian democracy. Shinzo Abe believes India can provide political blessings to his moves to make Japan a normal geopolitical player. India accepts this role. It has become Japan's most important military partner among Asian states that are not US allies. Modi and Abe have been slowly pushing towards completing the purchase of US-2 seaplanes to break Japan's long-standing taboo against the export of military equipment. The nuclear deal between India and China also signals Tokyo's willingness to share atomic technology with a country that has not signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. When Narendra Modi went to Japan, this two-way domestic tie-up was tightened, with Tokyo agreeing to help his flagship projects like Digital India and Skill India. Western analysts assume that Shinzo Abe is exaggerating when he says India is his country's most important bilateral relationship. But in this assumption, they not only miss what Indian and Japanese officials call the perfect chemistry between Narendra Modi and Shinzo Abe, but also the belief both have that the other country is crucial to their ambitious plans on the home front. China only happens to be the icing on the cake. That's all for now. For more news and updates, please subscribe to One India News YouTube channel.